I have a superb story to tell you. How many of you would like to hear stories? Many of you. Good. Let's get into the story. Children, please listen to me carefully and I'll ask you some questions in between. Okay. Have you ever heard a word called cyclone? What is meant by cyclone? A violent and often destructive storm in which a wind moves very fast in a circular direction. Violent means using force to hurt or to attack. And one more word, destructive. Can you guess the meaning of this word? It means causing damage. Can you guess the name of the story? I have given you some clues. Yes, the cyclone. The story is from lesson 12. Let's discuss about part 1 in this video. The story had been taken from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here, Dorothy, who lives with her aunt and her uncle, is blown away in a cyclone. This is her house. This is where her adventure begins. Dorothy lived in the midst of the great Kansas prairies with Uncle Henry, who was a farmer, and Aunt Em. Their house was small. Kansas. It is the name of a country in North America. Prairies. Prairies means grasslands. He is her Uncle Henry and she is her Aunt Em. There were 4 walls, a floor and a roof which made one room, and this room contained a rusty looking stove, an old stove, a cupboard for the dishes, a table, 3 or 4 chairs and the beds. Uncle Henry and Aunt Em had a big bed in one corner and Dorothy a little bed in another corner. There was no garret at all and no cellar except a small hole dug in the ground called a cyclone cellar. Garret means a room at the top of the house and cellar means a room in the underground where the family could go in case one of those great whirlwinds arose. When Dorothy stood in the doorway and looked around, she could see nothing but a great grey prairie on every side. Not a tree nor a house was visible. Even the grass was not green, for the sun had burnt the long blades until they were the same grey color to be seen everywhere. Even the house was as dull and grey as everything else. So it looked like this. Everywhere grey in color. Aunt Em was thin and gaunt and never smiled now. When Dorothy, who was an orphan, first came to her, she was like this. She was very thin, and Aunt Em had been startled by the child's laughter. Uncle Henry never laughed. Children, are you following me? Can you guess the meaning of this word startled? Startled means shocked. So her uncle, he was like this. He worked hard from morning till night and did not know what joy was. He was very sad and he was so sincere in his work. It was Toto who made Dorothy laugh. Toto was not grey, he was a little black dog with long silky hair and small black eyes that twinkled merrily on either side of his funny wee nose. The meaning of this word is twinkle. What is the meaning of this word twinkle? Can you guess the meaning? It means shined. Merrily. What's the meaning of this word merrily? It means happily. The meaning of the word we is? Can you guess the meaning? The meaning of this word is small. We means small. Toto played all day long and Dorothy played with him and loved him dearly. She loved this dog very much. That's all about this. Let's discuss about part 2 in the next video. Thank you children. Bye.